Hi, and welcome back to part 2 of my Smashbox tutorial. I have the tray. It's all very much glued down of all the pieces, and so now we're going to use the grout. So I have the grout all blended together. So the best way for, well, how I know the best way to do it is to add the water slowly to the grout that you want to use. So I used approximately how much you had in that bag in the Smashbox. And I have used warm water to mix it. And I'm using a little spatula to mix it with. But you could use a fork, you could use another type of tool to mix it up. It doesn't really matter. But you want it kind of yogurt consistency, and so it's kind of like flowing off. And you want to make sure that you don't have any lumps in your grout, otherwise they will show up once you put it on there. So I used warm water and I mixed it up to this consistency. So now I'm just going to pour it onto my tray, and I'm going to use the spatula to move it around to where I want it to be. And I'm just going to keep dumping and spreading. And you want to make sure you get enough that it fills the joints, the cracks up, especially if you have bigger joints like right here where it's a little bigger. You just want to make sure that you have enough of that grout spread in there. And what I put in your box is the polyfill from, I think, the Home Depot. And it is like almost an off-white cream color, which I really like for plates, because most plates, like I said in my other video, have some white to them, and so the white really helps kind of highlight the colors that you'll see within the plate, make it pop. I just kind of keep on spreading it about. And again, this is non-sanded, so if you do want to purchase more grout for future projects, you should have enough grout to do this project. So you want to make sure that you're spreading it around to make sure that you don't run out of grout, because you don't want to overuse your grout, but you should have enough in your box. If you don't, you can always message me and I can tell you exactly what I used so you can fill in those gaps. But again, like I still have plenty in my cup, and I've only used a little bit of the bag. Probably about, well, 3/4 of the bag, I think. And the spatula is really helping kind of fill those gaps. And you'll be able to clean off the grout off the side quite easily after this is all kind of dried a little bit. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Just gonna try to get some of this excess back in. But you don't want to press too hard because you might take up too much grout, and you do kind of want all of your cracks to be filled and even. So I'm carefully, very lightly taking some of that extra off. Okay, so we're just going to let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll come back and show you how to wipe it off even more. All right, so my tray is drying, and as it's drying, I'm kind of wiping off as I go. I'm using this paper towel, but I'm also using kind of a bucket full of warm water with a little sponge. So I'm using this sponge and kind of slowly wiping off the excess. And you want to be pretty careful because you don't want to get all of that grout out of your joints there. So you just kind of want to slowly go around and get that excess off as it's drying. So this process might take you a bit of a time, and don't worry if you run out of time today, then you can always come back when it's dry and kind of wipe it off of the tiles. As long as you get, you know, the grout lines looking pretty good. So like right there, I have kind of a hole. So I'm going to come back with my leftover grout and kind of fill that hole. These might pop up as you go along because there's air pockets that maybe you didn't realize. And so I'm just kind of picking out some of the sponge that kind of ripped. So, you know, as you go along, you can just clean up your tray, and then once you have it all cleaned off, then you can seal it. I have used this Big Top After Show top coat and furniture finish from Debbie's DIY Design Diary DIY. You can also use any kind of varnish if you want to seal it. Sealing it does help if you intend to use this maybe as more of a functional piece instead of a decorative piece. And so if you spill on it, then you know it's easier to wipe off. Obviously the plate was meant to be washed at the beginning, so it'll come out of that, but maybe not out of the grout as quickly. So like if you spill coffee or something, it might stain. So I always kind of seal it just in case, especially if you're going to use it. But I will show the final picture once it's completely washed and dried. But you want to make sure that all your grout is wiped off clean. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will put up a picture of the final tray up on my Facebook page. So thank you for joining me.